you've probably got some mixed feelings. 3 points in the bag, but what about Matt Sumner?
I thought the referee was blindside. Certainly don't believe it's a sending off. It wasn't a yellow card. He got the ball first, and again questioning the referee's positioning. But I've asked him to look at it, and I hope if he's a gentleman, he will do. If he's, we'll remind him of that, because it was an important challenge. We've got commitment there from the boy, and he's aggrieved because he's been sent off.
Now, as far as the game is concerned overall, what's your opinion?
Well, we were outstanding. We're the better side. We deserved the victory. We've had a number of other goals. I felt we could have had a penalty, but I'm not here to worry about that now. We're facing a strong side in Crawley, who have been very, very good at home. They've got a successful manager who does well here, and certainly I've got full respect for them. So on the whole of it, I feel that it's a wonderful victory for us.
Now, that run I've said before is continuing. You've got to think again now about an FA Cup game that's coming up. And we had Ollie Hodgkins with us. He's hoping to get in the side. I'm not going to ask you whether you're going to put him in, but will it be the same side or near the same side, putting aside Matt Sumner, or could you dial it different again?
No, I'm going to bring 2 players in before then.
Say more.
I'm not worried about the team choosing tonight. Let the boys enjoy tonight. I've asked them that there's an alcohol ban from tomorrow, so that they mustn't. This is not. We celebrate. We're very pleased. It's 3 points, but likewise, we've got to focus on our jobs.
Now, the FA Cup, you said, put that aside, forget all about it. They did exactly that, didn't they?
Yeah, they were outstanding. All the back four, Paul Heckingbottom, Luke Jones was outstanding. Buffy covered some ground. Everybody played their part today. Obviously, I made changes, and I felt that rather than be dramatic, I felt that they were astute, and I felt Blair Stowart played his part today very much so, and I thought we played some very good football.
Do you think of going back to the Stevenage game when you had a 10-men situation, 2 goals to 0 up, were you worried for a second that might have developed here, and then pleasantly happy because it didn't go anything like that?
Well, of course, that is always in your mind, because there's moments in games that you have to manage. I felt it against the Stevenage game, where we conceded just before half-time, was a huge moment, and that gave them the impetus to get back into the game. But today, I felt our defence, and it showed that the positioning sense, structure was absolutely spot on, and I felt the work rate was phenomenal, and they kept going to the 97th minute.
What did you say to them when they came into the changing room?
Congratulated all of them. I reminded them their duties, and certainly that we work together as one. We are a football club that we hope to continue improving, and I feel that the professionalism today was absolutely outstanding.
One word to describe your mood tonight?
Delighted. Again, I can't do it in one word because the fans were here and they were magnificent. Tremendous support, sends them home happy in a blustery winter day. I'm looking forward to seeing my wife and little boy.
And you're wearing a scarf tonight as well, I can see, but it was probably a bit blustery down on that touchline. David Holdsworth, thank you very much for joining us at 103.2. So, David Holdsworth, delighted.
David O'Reilly, would you rate that in terms of the way victory since you've been here?
That's
more to come from here.
It's a huge game for us, and I was delighted with the quality that we showed, the composure, but the work rate was phenomenal, and the boys deserve the credit. I mean, it's been a long day for some of them. We've been up early. We all know my thoughts on doing overnights and things like that, but we've proved that we've got the strategy behind it, and that's the case of the work rate we did was phenomenal. We worked very hard in training, but the boys have had a fresh week, and I feel that now we've got to manage that for the rest of the next fortnight, because we've got some big games coming.
Would you rate that as the best away performance since you've been here?
Yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, we've had wins on the road, like last year when we needed points, we needed snookers, and we got them, but they were grinding out. Today was a very good performance against a very good side. As I think they've beaten the Kettwins and Yorks, haven't they? So they're a good side.
Do you think this kind of sends out a bit of a message, to your rivals?
I don't worry about other people. I think you know that already. It's not a case of that. I think I've got full respect for Steve Evans, very much, and Paul Rayner. That they're very passionate about their club, and I like that. But so are we, and I felt today we deserved the victory. I think we maybe could have had more on another day.
Yeah. I suppose it's testament to how well everyone played that it's very difficult to pick out a man in match in that.
I think there was 3 or 4 very, very strong performances, but likewise there was 11 performances, and 14 if you like. Or everybody played their part today, and there's a real good togetherness about the dressing room, and I'm very pleased with that.
Thank you very much.
What about the Matt Sumner sending off? What did you make of it?
I don't think it's a sending off. I felt the first one was just a booking, I don't think the second one's a yellow card, I really don't, and I feel the referee should have shown a little bit more intelligence there, and a bit more patience. The linesman didn't give it, he was on the near side, he didn't flag for anything, so I felt the referee was poorly placed, so I've asked him to look at it, and I sincerely hope he does.
He must be so frustrated having served a suspension for the 5 bookings to get back in and then that happen again.
Yeah, so I'm not pleased because referees have contributions. I thought we could have had a penalty today, I really do. I felt the instance in the second half when Sturrock went by, the goalkeeper didn't touch the ball. And you know, he's taken Blair out. And so in the box, that to me is a penalty.
But having said that, 20 minutes to play with 10 men, the way you cope with it, you must be delighted.
We were very organised and I'm pleased about that, as I say. It's never easy coming here. Now, it's the first time I've been here, but I know other people have been here and got their bum smacked, so I'm delighted with the performance from the players.
A view on Paul Heckingbottom's free kick?
Paul's grown in stature as a man. He's a very intelligent person, and in the dressing room he speaks very well. And I felt he showed intelligence. I thought the goalkeeper was maybe poorly positioned, and Paul took full advantage of that.
Now, Tuesday night, Forest Green. It's another huge game for you. I mean, this has just set you up nicely, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think beforehand people might have said, well, okay, you know, let's look for an excuse. Let's look for reasons. Well, you know, when you go Mansfield go away, they never win, and I've heard that one plenty of times. But I feel that the boys were focused. Tuesday night's another. We'll reevaluate tomorrow, and certainly the boys deserve a sherbet or two on the way home. But then there's alcohol banners from tomorrow, and the boys will be fully focused on their responsibilities. We're at Field Mill. I'm sure the fans will come out and support us in their droves, as they did today. And full credit to them. It's been a horrible day, and there was a couple of hundred of them there today. Fantastic people, and it's nice to send them home with a smile on their face.